Hello, internets! Welcome to the Zcast. GZ's. We can't say weekly. We can't say regular. We'll just say our podcast that we do once in a very blue moon when all the planets align and pigs are flying via trebuchet, and my cell phone doesn't lose its mind. So
It's actually really sad how long it took us to get to another one.
Yeah. It is.
It's
really
so
sad.
So long that somebody had to ask if the show has been discontinued. No, it has not been discontinued.
Yes. Yes.
We have not discontinued the Zcast at all. We still are every intention of continuing the show on. It just didn't happen for a while.
Yeah, literally the whole summer. Like we basically took a summer hiatus. And so, alas, I am Takeo, one of the moderators on Generation Z, which you can check out at generationz.jcink.net. And with me in the Zcast today is Fluffy.
Hello.
Javert.
Hello, I'm the other moderator.
Yes, he is. Starfire.
Hey.
And we've got a whole lot of nothing for the next hour or so. So you can go ahead and stay tuned, and we'll sit there as your brain cells slowly die.
Really, we just want you to join Generation Z. And,
yes.
Click on the link so it looks like we're getting a lot of views. We don't really care if you stay for the whole episode. If you do, great.
Yeah.
Guys,
Yeah.
Generation Z thing, if I wanted to join it, where would I go?
GenerationZ.jcink.net. It's a nerd culture forum. It's where nerds congregate. At least that's what the dream is.
We're in a bit of a lull period right now, but we are gonna get back.
Yeah, I think once the school, school is back in session, so I think eventually it's gonna pick up again, especially as we near the really cold months.
When people have less to do outside and then are trapped inside, they'll be forced to post on Generation Z.
Our plans for world of domination. Alas.
Don't tell them the master strat.
Shut up. We've already put it out on the internet. Come on. But okay, so instead of the usual start, for those who are fans of the Zcast, what we usually do is we usually either do an icebreaker or a really funny who said it or this or that game. No, because we haven't done one in the entire summer, our icebreaker question is what on earth has all the hosts been doing since the last Zcast? So whoever wants to go first, I guess I'll go last.
Well, I guess I can start off. Basically, my summer has been consisted of two major things. One, working all the time. I am the digital sales lead now at Barnes & Noble, so I handle Nook and Nook devices, and it's an IT job, it's a sales job, it's a great job. But it takes up a lot of my time. In addition to working my 40-hour work week, I've also been starring in Schoolhouse Rock Live on stage here in the Peoria area, here in Central Illinois.
Ooh, cool. I
was playing the lead role in the show, and it was just a fun little show, taking all those old classic Schoolhouse Rock songs.
I was the lead.
Yeah, well, I mean, no.
As he brushes his shoulder off.
I'm not. It's a little bit of a humble brag, I guess, but no, it's taken up a lot of my time. It was a really fun time. Show actually just ended this last weekend, so now I've got a little more time in my hand, and I'm no longer spending my days going to work, my nights at rehearsal, and going to bed and doing it all over again the next day. So I actually have free time again, and that's kind of odd, but glad to have free time. I'm glad to be back doing the Zcast.
All right. Starfire, how about you go next?
All right. Work pretty much. Spent some time seeing my boyfriend and here and there through the summer, since we live in two different states. Get all the time we can, time when we can. Just getting all the hours I can at work. They've been using me for like two different jobs at once.
That's never fun.
No. If I ever leave the job, I think everyone will cry and scream and beg me to stay. But I'm gonna start looking for something a little bit more money.
I think that's all of us looking for more money.
Yeah.
Everyone's
So
always
something
looking for
more
money.
to- Yeah, but work. Nothing else besides that.
That's just the way it is. Gotta do the daily grind.
Yeah, it happens.
All right, Fluffy. What have you been doing?
Oh, I've been doing a whole lot and a whole lot of nothing at the same time. Uh, during the summer, I started up my YouTube and Twitch channels. Because of which, this is currently streaming on Twitch right now. So, hello to our currently no viewers.
Yeah.
So that's fun. This will be posted on my YouTube channel later. I had surgery at the end of June. For those of you who remember the earlier Zcasts when I said I was having surgery before, this was to correct the surgery that I had a year ago.
Oh.
I am officially healed, so that is good. I'm allowed to have fun again. I was so mad I wasn't able to swim at all this summer, which was really depressing. But other than that, seeing the girlfriend. I have now that the school year started, I am getting my master's in education. So I am now student teaching at a school in Niles. So I'm teaching some high school kids some drama. It's an all boys Catholic school, which is super fun.
You're teaching drama to high school kids. Just think about that for a second. I think they can teach you more about drama than you can them.
It's an all boys Catholic school. Nothing could go wrong. Nothing. But yeah, and in my off time, I am waiting tables at a Longhorn Steakhouse. So that's me right now.
Okay. And as for me, the reason I
Go
was
Super Asian #1.
well, Super Asian. Wow.
It's Super Asian #1.
And see, the reason why I haven't been in the Zcast is this is true with even the last episode, which I think was the first episode I did not make in the Zcast.
I think
There was one other one.
There was a second because I recorded now twice, and
Okay.
I'm not great at recording. But
Yeah. So,
Yeah, was it audio
it was
only?
only
I know
two.
the first one was audio only.
Yeah,
and I wasn't there for that one either.
Yeah, it was audio only, and then this one was last one was actually just me, Fid, and Das.
Mm-hmm.
And
Fid was there?
Yeah, Fid.
I'm a really bad Zcast member. I have not watched a single one all the way through that I was not in attendance for.
Yeah, we need Fid back in. Fid would be if we had Fid, that'd be great. But so in my case, the reason why I didn't make it, and I have a pretty solid track record with the Zcast, and I didn't make last time because I was out of town because I'm a traveling DJ. So I don't even remember where I was at the time. I've reached the point now where all the shows just kind of blur together, except for the really notable shows. Like at one point in I think it was June. Yeah, it was June, and we go to Arkansas, and we ended up getting stuck right in the middle of Arkansas Bear Country. Our minivan was on a hill in the mountains, and we were in the middle of Bear Country, and we were stuck there for 8 hours. And I like to think I almost died because there was something in the bush, and it ran away. But come to find out, there were bear tracks nearby. So anyway, I'm a mobile DJ. Plus, I've been busy with my YouTube and getting into Twitch streaming now, and as well as kind of expanding what my YouTube's gonna be. I'm still working on my 300 subscriber special, which is gonna be a Legend of Zelda cover. Which song? I'll let you try to figure that one out. And so there's that. I got it's gonna also celebrate my 1,000th video, which despite the fact I only have 300 subs, that I have 1,000 videos, and of course streaming GTA 5 when I can. And now I'm also part of I've formed a new band now, so it's I'm just going hard in the paint with music. It's crazy. I'm living the dream, except I'm broke, so that's why you see on my lower third it says broke musician on it.
I think all of us feel that way. We're all broke, but you're at least doing a lot of cool stuff.
Excuse me.
Goodness. Okay, so I think that marks the end of the "What Have We Been Doing" segment of this show. We're gonna go ahead and move on to nerdy news. Javert, you can take it away. You get the lead on this one.
All right. Well, the first little bit of nerdy news we're going to talk about here is the fact that Nickelodeon is discussing launching a channel devoted entirely to 90s shows on Nickelodeon. There have been conflicting reports out there. Some say it's strictly the 90s cartoons. Some say that it's all their 90s shows. However, nothing's official yet, but Nickelodeon is at least discussing it and planning to launch it as far as we've heard. I think it's a great idea. The launch of the 90s Are All That on Teen Nick was, I wouldn't say wildly successful, but pretty successful for them. I think the biggest problem they faced with that is they kept repeating the same episodes of the same show, or they show 4 shows a night. They didn't they didn't use their entire catalog. But if they create an entire channel, they would pretty much be forced to use an entire catalog, or else risk losing viewers. Because if you're showing 4 episodes of 5 shows, you're not going to have people watching your channel all day. But I think it's a great idea for Nickelodeon. It'll be great to see some of their classic shows coming back.
Indeed. Is it gonna be like it's its own channel, right?
Yeah, it'll be its own channel from what I understand.
The one thing I heard it wasn't just shows. I heard it was just the animated stuff. I really hope they bring back a lot of the 90s like shows. Like even the game shows that they had Figure It Out. They had
man.
They had what was it? Pete and Pete, Keenan and Kel. What are the other ones on there? There's so many.
Amanda Show.
Oh yeah, that was back before Amanda Bynes went crazy.
Yeah.
Wait, a little bit, yeah.
Just a tad.
Well, I mean, they had quite a few live action shows back in the day, and I think you hit on all the main ones. Figure It Out. Double Dare. You forgot about that.
Oh, Double Dare. Global Guts. I'm gonna Google some of these. Let's see here.
Yeah, but I mean, I would love to see them bring back a lot of the 90s shows. And honestly, I loved when a couple years ago they brought back Figure It Out briefly. I mean, granted, they were using their current celebrities. I put celebrities in quotes because they were stars of their shows that I'd never heard of. But it was kind of cool to see them bring it back. And I wish they would have kept going with that. But apparently it didn't go over as well with other people.
You just need to bring back all that.
Legends of the Hidden Temple.
Yeah. Cat Dog, Clarissa Explains It All. What else we got here?
I mean, 90s Nickelodeon had quite a few.
Are You Afraid of the Dark?
Oh,
that's a good one.
That was a good one. And in general, I mean, I just feel like a lot of those shows, they could bring back the same idea, and actually, rather than just showing the old episodes, like actually bring back the idea. Like All That, they could easily do a new All That.
Well, yeah, All That is basically just SNL for kids.
Yeah, I mean, granted, some of All That's kind of a little bit dumb, but
it's like for kids.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess, but I mean, it's still enjoyable. Like All That, they could bring back. Like a lot of those game shows, they could bring back.
Oh, easy. You probably wouldn't get the original hosts, but
no.
Hey.
I mean, you're never going to get the original host when you bring back a game show after being off the air for 20 years.
No, here's what I foresee happening.
I don't even remember who those hosts were.
Here's what I foresee happening. You know, because Fluffy, he's an actor. All of a sudden, like we click to Nickelodeon and it's a game show and it's like, Fluffy? He's the host?
Yeah, after I'm done doing my acting, my teaching thing.
He has to put on like a fake British accent so he can be the host.
I did that for a show once.
The description of your character had a very British accent.
That was I'm not even gonna lie. It was for children's theater. My first line as this character was speaks in a very British accent. Like the word British was in there twice in the same sentence.
Well, I mean, like, how British is that? Like realistically.
Well, I mean, I had to make.
Like,
some
is that like
choices.
Londoner?
Like, is it just really, really thick British, or do I go up to the Cockney and then everyone's really, really crazy?
Or do you go EastEnders like?
Or maybe what you should have done is just throw in the word bloody all the damn time. Oh, that's just a bloody mess.
Just go, on board, you know, you're not exactly the highest of class, yeah. You can just do the entire thing in voices.
And now.
Fluffy Master as Nicolas Cage.
Yes.
It's time to steal the Statue of Liberty's virginity. You know.
And Takio as Keanu Reeves. Whoa, man. Whoa. I don't know if I can. I don't know if I can do that to the Statue of Liberty.
I really feel like we need a movie with Nicolas Cage and Keanu Reeves. We already got Nicolas Cage and Hayden Christensen.
And we've got Nicolas Cage and John Travolta.
We do have that as well.
Oh, guy. Bill Clinton makes a cameo appearance. Who hid the cucumber?
Wow, we have gone off the rails hardcore.
Back on topic. Nickelodeon, considering bringing back 90s shows, I think it's a great idea. I think most people who have heard about it think it's a great idea.
Mm-hmm.
It'd be good to see shows like Doug, Rugrats, stuff like that back on television.
Hey, Arnold.
Definitely. I'm down. I know when I was a kid, that's the only thing I would do would just...
watch it.
I mean, when we look at stuff like what's on Nickelodeon now, it's like not good. And not just because I'm not a kid.
I haven't even turned to Nickelodeon in like...
Well, I only turn on Nickelodeon because of Dino Charge.
See, and like, here's what's funny now is that there's a new show coming out on Nickelodeon called Game Shakers.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it has like cameos of like all the big YouTubers in it, like YouTube gamers, and it like the whole premise is that it's a bunch of kids who actually developed a portable game, and kind of their adventures, I guess. And like it sounds really stupid because like one of the YouTubers I follow, Pro Jared, had a cameo in the first episode in the pilot, and he was like, it's like I'm not gonna stop you from watching it, but you really shouldn't because it's really stupid. Because they gave him the whole screenplay for his one cameo appearance, and he's just like, no.
Hey guys, I got a Twitch follower from this. Yay!
Are they watching us now?
Give them a shout out.
Yes, they are.
Give them a shout out.
Hello, Blitzpond3. He's commenting on the fact that Google Hangouts is giving us potato quality.
You mean like a toaster, right? Powered by a potato?
No, it's basically powered by potato. They need to replace the hamsters.
The fluffy hamsters? For those of you who don't know what that's a reference to, if you Google the name Fluffy Master, our own Fluffy Master.
Spelled the way I spell it with the no
Google will suggest, did you mean fluffy hamster? Yes, I did. As a matter of fact, yes, I did.
as well as if you Google "They Call Me Takio," it's "They Call Me." Did you mean "They Call Me Piano"? At which point I'm like, crap, I got overshadowed.
But all right. Well, anyway, I believe it's time to move on to the biggest bit of news that we have to discuss today.
Yes.
Who would like to take the lead on this one?
Pokemon Go. And who wants it? Let's talk Pokemon Go.
How about you do it, Takio?
It's funny because I probably know the least out of everyone about it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so what I know is this. It's an augmented reality game. It's going to be free to play for iOS and Android. And you get a little wearable that tracks where you are in the globe. It's a pretty cool concept. I don't know if Nintendo can pull it off. However, the flip side to that argument is that a lot of the people who are involved with Pokemon Go have ties to Google Earth. So it probably will work really well. Now, in saying that it's an augmented reality, basically you can go around like in your house, in your city, if you travel, and in your phone you'll see, if you hold it up to like scenery or whatever, you will see a Pokemon, and you have the opportunity to catch it and discover Pokemon and stuff like that, and you can battle with other people too. But I mean, it's still in the early stages, so I can't really say whether it's going to be good or bad. It's like just announced by Nintendo. it's an awesome idea, and I think the fact that Nintendo is trying out augmented reality before a lot of other people are kind of says something about the company, especially now that Iwata-san has passed.
Yeah, I feel like it's a great idea in theory, but I don't know how well it's going to be executed. I mean, you're going to have a ton of. I mean, I feel like people are going to be distracted now a lot more with that. I mean,
Yeah.
and things like, I mean, how are they going to work? Is it only going to be like Pokemon only appearing outside? Or are they going to be in rooms, places, or things like that? Or am I going to be like, I really shouldn't be in the girls' bathroom here, but there's a Diglett somewhere around here.
Of all places. And of all Pokemon.
No, I think it'll be a lot of fun. At the same time, it could just be, it'll probably be something. I knew the idea was gonna come around eventually, mainly because I believe it was an April Fool's joke that Google did, where they launched Pokemon on their. Was it Pokemon on their Google Maps thing for an April Fool's joke, where you had to like go around and catch Pokemon?
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
I remember that. That was super fun. And I'm like, hey, wait a minute. Why don't we use this technology to capture Pokemon in the real life? Oh, wait a minute.
Idea.
My also question is: are every Pokemon going to be around like everywhere, or are they going to be like you? Oh, you want to go catch a legendary Pokemon? Well, you have to go to Japan.
I think it's probably gonna be really RNG heavy.
Yeah, I know that the big reason for this is because when you look at the zones that were in Pokemon, Kanto, Johto, Hoenn, Sinnoh, Unova, and whatever the last one was. I don't even remember.
Beyond Kanto and Johto, I kind of know what Sinnoh was, but the other one I have no idea.
Anyway, they were all based on real places. So one of them was New York City.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe and because of which maybe, that means that in specific areas you'll find specific Pokemon. And then they'll probably implement some kind of some kind of trading mechanism for it, so you can like have a global trade like you would in the Pokemon games, which I think will be really cool. Yeah, I'm super excited.
Now, here, the way I see it with this is whether or not Pokemon Go is actually any good, I see this as a positive any way you look at it, because it's kind of like the thing with what happened with the Apple Watch, where Apple just kind of put the idea of like a wearable Apple device out there, not thinking anybody was trying to get other companies to just dump a lot of money into like investing in the technology that didn't exist yet. The next thing you know, Pebble comes out with something like legitimately good, and it's like, and then Apple's like, oh, we should probably make Apple Watch, and it turned out to be a flop. But alas, the idea
Watch is still okay right now. People are still buying them even though they're stupid.
But I mean, the thing is that like the idea sets a precedence. Like so whether or not Pokemon's Go is any good, I think that probably opens it up for other game developers, or maybe Google even, to use that technology for other games. Like for example, especially with VR now really starting to take off, I foresee a lot of like VR and augmented reality starting to come into its own now, and I think Pokemon Go is going to be like the first major attempt to get into it. That's probably going to snowball.
Pokemon Go has Oculus Rift support.
Wait, what does?
I seriously hope that Pokemon Go has some Oculus Rift support.
That would be cool. Like as much as I kind of find VR a little gimmicky currently, I mean, I know that it's eventually gonna be the norm soon.
Does that mean that we can hope to eventually have actual VR troopers?
Ah, what a reference that is. I remember VR Troopers. That was great.
VR Troopers was awesome, except for the fact that it was basically an American. What I can't even think of what those shows are actually called. Basically, like an American.
Was it Kamen Rider?
Well, it was like an American Kamen Rider, but it's like they all have
Troopers was based off of Kamen Rider, I believe.
Oh, okay.
But
yeah,
I mean,
VR Troopers was cool.
VR Troopers was cool, except for the fact that when you take it out the Japanese footage, a lot of the stunts don't look as cool because they have better stunt. At least back in the '90s, they had better stunt people over in Japan.
Yeah, that's just how Asians do things.
Like when you look at even Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, the American footage does not have as good as stunts. At least the morphed stuff. The unmorphed stuff is cool, but
okay. So hold on now.
And to answer your question, I went to the Google machine and looked up what VR Troopers was based on. Show featured early CGI and video effects mixed with Japanese stock footage from 3 different Metal Heroes series.
Wow.
Superhuman Machine, Metalder, Dimensional Warrior Spielben, and Space Sheriff Shader. So that was actually 3 different metal series.
I guess Beetleborgs would be a completely American series.
No, it was not. That was based off of something called Kabuto.
No, Mystic Knights was the American series. That's what it was.
That was completely American, yes.
I was thinking that VR Troopers and Beetleborgs were too, but you're right, they were not. Mystic Knights of Tirnanog was completely American, though.
Yeah, the first season of Beetleborgs was B-Fighter, and the second season was B-Fighter Kabuto.
All right, so can we go back to Pokemon Go quick?
I honestly, I think it's going to be a great idea in time.
Uh-huh.
I think the launch is a lot of people are going to be disappointed with because I think they have very high expectations, and I don't know.
Always have way too high of expectations when they're like this hype.
And this is literally the first game of its type. Yeah. Really, the first augmented reality type game where. Well, I mean, there are other ones that are. The first really big one.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's the first really big one because Sphero, was one of the first to do it well. Sphero being the little orb robot that you can get from Orbotics that designed the BB-8 droid. The little app-controlled BB-8.
Yeah, the app-controlled BB-8, which we sold out of at Barnes & Noble in 2 minutes, basically.
Yeah, I have my friend Bunny Warrior. You can check it out on Twitch. Shameless plug. Bunny Warrior, she works at Marbles, the Brain Store, and they're one of the main distributors of Sphero and BB-8. They sold out all of their BB-8s in 2 hours on the first day, and they had a lot of them.
That's crazy.
And this is putting
those things were not cheap either.
Yeah, they're $150.
Yeah, I was gonna say $150 a piece.
Yeah, and so even now, like they have BB-8s at the store, and they're like they can't even sell them to people right now because the demand is too high. It's like we can't sell any. But alas, anyway, so yeah, Pokemon Go, it's coming out next year, which brings up a lot of concern. The fact that they announced it this year, there's only 2 screenshots of it, and they're gonna try to release it next year. And
well,
we're like in the late quarter right now.
Well, I mean, at the same time, I mean, they're not like they're saying, oh, it's coming out next month. They do have time, and I'm willing to bet this has been in development for some time. It's not something that they're just like, oh yeah, by the way, we're starting development on this now, and it's gonna come out next year. No, it's been in development probably for some time. They're just now saying, okay, we're at the point where we feel comfortable announcing that we'll have it out there next year.
I think one of their main advantages that they have is that the people who are behind Pokemon Go are people who worked on Google Earth. So, I mean, they know what the heck they're doing, and that's why if you look at the wearable on the for the Pokemon Go, the little thing that you can wear that you're supposed to wear with it, it looks like
it's like a watch, right?
Well, it kind of looks like the the little pin icon on Google Maps and Google Earth, where like you drop a pin. It's pretty much the same thing. So that's why it looks like that, is because it has ties to Google Earth.
All I want to do is catch enough Pokemon so I can start up my own gym.
Now see, now let's get into that now, to where if we all got Pokemon Go, what we would do. I'm gonna tell you right now, I'd be the most ghetto trainer. Okay, I'm gonna be.
Sorry, Mom, I'm leaving home to become a Pokemon master. It's official. I'm out.
I'm gonna be this dude, right? Excuse me, while I go full ghetto. I'm gonna be this dude, right, who's gonna have Pokemon Go. I'm gonna have a side. I'm gonna call it Derpy. And then I'm gonna have, a Pikachu. I'm gonna evolve that Pikachu into a Raichu, and I'm gonna name it Homie. And then every time I get into a battle and I beat somebody, I'm gonna be like, "Hey, Homie, don't play that." And it's funny too because the local anime shop that I go to, just recently this year actually in August they did what was called a Poke Picnic. It was the first event that they had ever first huge event they ever did. It was like a miniature con. And what they did was that you could basically you go to the Poke Picnic and you could basically be a Pokemon trainer for a day. And so you got like your starters and your standard starters. It was like Gen 1 through 6. So you get your starters and then you would go and you could battle other people and you just go around. So that's what they did. I imagine if Pokemon Go releases in time for Eagle Anime's next Poke Picnic next year, which if you want to catch that, you have to come up to Minnesota, and it's an awesome thing. They want me to volunteer because I'm an IT guy, and I'm like, I quit working IT so I could do music full time because I wanted my soul to live.
Except for the part where broke musician.
Well, I mean,
he wanted his soul to live. He didn't care about his stomach that much.
Yeah. I wanted my soul to live. I mean, I could do without a little bit of money and a little bit of food. I mean, I've lasted this long covering all my bills, so since March. So I mean, I'm pretty sure I could keep going. Anyways, so yeah, I mean, that's what I would do. Like, what would you guys do if you Pokemon Go as like a trainer, like something hilarious or something?
Can I make money from it?
You probably could.
Are they gonna require you to attach your credit card to it? So if you lose a battle, half your savings go to the other person.
Oh jeez.
I never understood that with Pokemon. It's like, okay, so let's look at this here. So I'm just gonna beat this kid in this dog fight. Then I'm gonna steal his money.
Half of it.
Literally half of his money. Well, that's actually a good question. Released for free. Will there be microtransactions? Most likely.
Yeah.
And like my question,
It's on a mobile platform.
yeah, I mean, are they gonna have things like? Are we actually going to get a starter Pokemon the same way they do in the Pokemon world, or are we gonna have to catch something on its own? Like go out there.
Go catch that Weedle.
Catch something
But
really.
I only found a Metapod.
Catch that Magikarp.
Well, that was
Magikarp.
fun, guys.
Magikarp used Splash. It lost again. You lost half your money again.
Now, see, my main thing is like, could you imagine if you lived in Arizona and all you had was a Magikarp? Like, think about that. Splash.
Magikarp use Sand Attack?
Magikarp, splash. Dang it.
Into the sand you go.
Well, that was fun, guys. What is up with Google Hangouts?
I don't
It's
know.
doing
It's messing
weird
up.
things for me.
It's messing up, but unfortunately, if we try to use Skype, it would.
My 4 Twitch viewers are very upset.
Wait, are we actually up to 4 right now?
We are up to 4.
Well, we know what. We tried Rabbit.
Well-
Rabbit sucked.
Well,
Skype
for the
is
4 of you who are out there, you can find us online at generationz.jcink.net.
Yes.
That's generationz.jcink.net.
It's a
We are
nerd culture forum. It's a nerd. It's a forum where nerds can congregate. At least that's the dream is. Anyway.
Can congregate? Is that what you're trying to say?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Also-
I'm Asian. English is my second language.
Also, for those of you watching on Twitch and those of you who are watching this on YouTube later when I upload it, when we do this wonderful Zcast podcast, it is open to all members. Yes, we have the 4, 5, 6 of us that have been doing this for a while, but if you are interested in joining us here on the Zcast, please send a private message to someone who is on the show. We all have each other's phone numbers. We can get you on. All you need is a webcam and a microphone and a good personality, and we will bring you in.
And
Well,
you
the
can,
good
yes.
personality, good
bats are
personality is
optional.
debatable.
Well, there's that Javert guy. Anyway, but yes, this is a show that is run by the forum. Oh, we also have a question.
Really,
Hang on,
really.
let's see
Bring
here.
the question up. Let's involve the Twitch Twitch chat in this. Let's do it.
He's typing here right now. There's a delay, so it has to. He just said, "I have a question," and I'm like, "Ooh, what is this?" And so we're waiting on it.
We should do live Zcasts more often.
I really do think we should. I think because, the fact that I have a Twitch stream and you have a Twitch stream, Takio, and I know Javert and Starfire do not, but
Dathadrenia may or may not at some point.
I know he has a YouTube channel.
Yeah, and he's a little unorthodox as well. He's not your normal YouTube.
Well,
channel.
yeah, doesn't he review board games and card games and
yeah,
stuff?
Yeah. So he's got a niche there that he really has.
So while we're waiting for this
question,
I know we had originally talked about making a Generation Z YouTube channel, which this will probably be uploaded to.
Yes.
Along with my own.
Yeah.
It'll also be uploaded to my personal channel as well, because I'm recording it as well. We can conglomerate everything there and be a section of a bigger video thing.
Yeah.
But anyway, while we're waiting for the question, let's continue.
Yeah, YouTube gaming is going to be pretty rough for us just because we've all got lives. So, anyways, yeah. So what about
that's the biggest problem with the Zcast is that even though it's really open to everybody and we could do it with any number of people on the forum, really it's been about 6, 7, 8 people who have done it. I think if we add up all the hosts in total, we maybe had 10 or 11. So we'd love to have more hosts out there because that would allow us to get it up more often because none of us have to be there for the Zcast.
Indeed.
Well, yeah, the purpose of it is it's not Takio's podcast, it's not Fluffy Master's podcast, it's not Javert's podcast. It wants to be the forum podcast.
Indeed.
The question from Twitch is
who's the user?
From Blitzpong.
Okay.
He's trying to troll us. His question was, how much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood?
3 pounds.
Well, the answer is yes.
No.
Hey, that's fine. But hey, who knows? We might get a following on Twitch. We might get a following on Twitch.
I got a follower on Twitch. I'm pretty happy.
So
I think I'm up to 9 now.
It's more than me.
There you go.
Alrighty. Well, I believe we have exhausted our talk of Pokemon Go.
All right.
We have
moved to the fun.
at least for the news that we have now. Once more is known about the app and the game, we will definitely come back and revisit it.
Hold on a second. Hold on, Starfire. Did you have anything to say about Pokemon Go? Just because I feel bad that we kind of ignore you sometimes, a lot of the time.
We aren't trying to ignore you.
No, you guys kind of had the same ideas. I'd give it a try and see what happens. But until we know more, I can't really say anything else.
Yeah, so
Feel free to interrupt us, by the way, Starfire.
Yeah, I feel like we kind of talk over you a lot, and not intentionally. It just kind of happens because that's just the way we are on this show.
Yeah, is this true?
If I need to, I'll make myself heard when I really feel like I need to say something. But
it's kind of a shame that Google doesn't have like a buzz function, or it's like, oh, Starfire has buzzed us. She wants to say something.
I feel like what we really need is like a producer who has like a bell to keep us on track. Like if we get too far off track, like,
Ding.
or
Ding.
like guys, you're way off track. Get back to what you were talking about.
Well, anyway, towards the end of each of our Zcasts, we always do something fun. For a while, it was called Z News, where we would find fake news stories and try to determine which one is the real one, which
fake and real,
fake one.
And we may eventually go back to that, but that's not what we're doing today.
For a while, we started doing some improv games, scenes from a hat, and all that fun stuff. So I think we're going to do that today since it's a little bit easier to do, and I don't think anyone here has their fake stories already
prepared.
Yeah.
That would be a no.
So we're going to do with some fun ones here. All right. So the first one that we have is odd things to scream while charging into battle.
What was that?
Odd things to scream.
Battle.
All right.
Cheese Danish!
I'm not wearing pants.
No, that's a legitimate battle cry.
Yeah.
Well, that would make everyone turn and run away if it was me actually running in like that. So yeah, probably.
Buy one, get one free every Tuesday.
I surrender.
I have diarrhea.
Well, we went to the poop joke. I think that's a time to
Okay.
to switch our subject there. Inappropriate times to try and advertise a product.
I'm really sorry that your grandfather passed away, but he really wanted you to join GenerationZ.jcink.net.
I don't think anything can top that. I don't think anything can top that.
Behind me, you can see the house is still in flames. We're still not sure if anyone was home when the fire started, and the whereabouts of the homeowners are still unknown. If anyone has recovered from the fire, they will be taken immediately to our sponsor, St. Edith's Hospital. St. Edith's Hospital. When you need a hand, reach for St. Edith's. Back to you, Tim.
Hold on. Can we interest you in some blinds? I'm in the bathroom.
Thank you for calling 911. Today, if you ask for a pizza with an ambulance, the second one is free.
Hey, ambulances are expensive too.
Yeah.
All right, let's see. I'm going to find a really good one.
Are you on
I
Reddit?
have to find a... I am on Reddit.
Reddit's got some of the best ideas.
If real life came with a kill cam.
Oh no!
Don't teabag! Don't teabag! Ah!
OMFG. This game sucks. Disconnect. I don't know if that works out so well.
Is suicide just rage quitting then?
Oh, that's sad.
Hacks.
Oh my goodness, I ran over the dog. No, I don't want to relive that moment. Ah, crap.
Bad way. Okay, we're gonna move on because this one's
That
not
one's
as
pretty
good as I
hard.
thought it would be.
It's kind of
Bad
morbid.
ways. Bad ways to greet the Pope.
Let's see. Hello, Pope. I forgot to wash my hands.
Hello.
What was that? Starfire, what was that?
I said I'm an atheist. Hello.
I'm sorry. I forgot to
Allahu
wash...
Akbar.
I'm sorry. I forgot to wash my hands. Hello.
Holy fucking shit! It's the goddamn Pope.
Oh, hi, Pope Francis. Pope Francis.
Hello, Your Holiness. Would you like to come with me to the Wicker Man ceremony? Oh, hi, Francis.
Of course, we can't have a Zcast without referencing the room at least once. Tommy Wiesel, if you're watching this, we're not sorry.
Oh, Your Holiness, it's such an honor to meet you. You should really join GenerationZ.jcink.
Yeah.
You gonna live over there,
Die a little
Fluffy?
bit. I'll be all right. I'll be all right. Let's go up to him. Mazel tov. All right.
Namaste.
Oh, I found a really good one on the comment section of. I liked your other incarnation better. You sure you can't go back to the one with the bow tie?
Oh, wow.
The news. The Pope is secretly Doctor Who. All right, we're going to do one more. Let's see here. If life was a turn-based strategy game.
Wife uses nag. What is your next move? Bloop, 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 bloop. Bloop, 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 bloop. Bloop, 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 bloop. No, I don't want to do the argument. Bloop, bloop, bloop. Oh, divorce is out of the question. Bloop, 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 bloop. Oh, we can do flowers. Let's try
All right,
flowers.
I want to have sex with my wife. I need a 15 or higher. Shit!
All right.
No, hold on. Are we talking tabletop RPG or turn-based?
This is turn-based. It could be either.
Okay.
Tabletop is turn-based.
Yeah, this is true. Yeah. Yeah. You meet the Pope. What do? Roll for charisma. 1. Son of a.
Should I go waffles or pancakes for breakfast? I have all the time I need. Waiting for 5 billion players to move. Well, I think we're going to end on that one.
That's a good one.
How are we on time, guys?
We are at. Don't you have a timer? We're at 48 minutes.
Oh, I do. I'm recording. We are at
About 48 minutes.
40. Yeah. So we're close.
Yeah. We're good. I think we're good. So we could probably call it here then.
Yeah.
Are we done? I mean, is there anything else we want to add to the Zcast before we wrap up? Anything at all? Anything cheese Danish related or pants related?
Cheese Danish pants.
Maybe the
Hi,
ripping,
Twitch.
the ripping,
Hi, Mom.
the ripping off of certain appendages, or perhaps ripping in peace. Kappa.
Ripping in peace.
Since
Well,
we're on
guys,
Twitch, I mean, we might as well. We might as well pull the Twitch jokes out.
Well, guys, thank you for tuning into this week's episode of the Zcast.
Funny
My
you
name
say.
is Fluffy Matt.
Funny you
No,
say this week.
It's not really this week's anymore.
It's just
Well, I
this
mean,
one
this
until next show.
episode.
It is technically this week's episode of the Zcast.
This is
Yeah, but that
it's
is
season
fine.
2.
We're gonna be there next week as well.
This is
Season.
the season 2 debut of the Zcast.
The
Live
season
on
premiere of
Twitch.
Zcast
Yeah,
season
we're
2.
just let's just call this season 2.
The
I'm gonna
season
call it
premiere.
season 2.
The season
I like
premiere of Zcast season 2. Yeah. I mean, yeah.
I mean, that pretty much is what it is. I mean, we had a few specials. We had a good first season.
Yes, we
then
did.
Then a few specials here and there after the season ended.
Yep.
So we're on the Doctor Who timeline.
Yes.
No, we're on the Sherlock timeline.
No, we had more. No, season 1 had more than 2 episodes. Or 3 episodes.
No, we're on the Broken Age timeline. That's what we are.
Well,
Anyways,
Our own timeline.
so Fluffy's Twitch family, hello. And we're gonna call it here. So
If
this
you ever
is-
do actually have a legitimate question while watching on Twitch, I can't talk apparently. We would love to answer live questions on the Zcast. That'd be real fun to do. So
just remember, Javert, not being able to talk is my job. Don't steal my job. Because, English is second language. So, you can check us out on YouTube. It's the Generation Z YouTube. You can also check us out on generationz.jcink.net. That's much easier to find because it has its own forum in the forum, its own section in the forum. So you check that out. And yeah, again, if you want to be a host, you can and you're not part of Generation Z, go join Generation Z. It's generationz.jcink.net. Fluffy should probably put the link in the Twitch chat.
And hopefully we will be back soon.
I have it in the title of the Twitch stream.
Ah, sweet. Okay.
And it's also been tweeted to all of my Twitter followers.
Sweet.
Ooh.
Well, hopefully we will be back soon with more mediocre podcasting.
Yep. This has been, and we have been Fluffy.
What? What I do?
It's our greeting.
He was signing off and saying we have been
Fluffy.
Oh yes, I'm Fluffy Master. Thanks for tuning in.
Javert.
Adios.
Starfire.
See ya.
And they call me Takio. So, they all call me Takio, and so do the voices in my head. And, yeah. And this has been the Zcast. We'll see you whenever the next episode is.
Hopefully soon.
Bye-bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.
Peace out.